All right, guys. 1 week down. And actually, YouTube's holding this badass thing called the Broadcasting Academy. It's pretty sweet. I'm in it. Meant to win it. And it's pretty cool. So far, the first video we got to see is colors and enlightenment and costumes and all that shit. I was going to do this video in black and white just to be a smartass, but I want to show them that I'm actually trying to, take their advice and stuff like that. So I'm working on my webpage and I'm working on my channel presentation, basically. This is episode, what, 7 now? Jeez. What? Oh. Well, technically it's episode 8, but we're not going to count the Sundays as episodes. That's just more or less just a recap of everything, winning prizes and shit like that. So if you guys do want to win prizes, you have to subscribe. You have to give a little input into some shit. All right, I want you guys to talk to me about video games, okay? I mean, I want you guys to express your feelings and all that fucking nerdy ass shit to me. And I want to basically argue with you guys or agree with you guys about those things. And I want to start conversations. Sundays is just about prizes, conversations, and about the upcoming news that I'm going to be talking about next week and what we did talk about last week. Well, just to recap just a little bit on last Monday, the new upcoming games, Fallout 4, is rumored to come out, and I have a little bit more to add on to that juicy stuff. We're going to be talking about a little bit about Dead Island 2. Ashdown himself had to say something else to basically justify the pushback of the release of Dead Island 2. We're also going to be talking about the new stuff from Arkham Knight, Batman. I want to touch on Batman versus Superman, or Superman versus Batman, Dawn of Justice a little bit too. I mean, I know I said I was going to talk about mainly about video games in this episode, but I think I'm going to go a little bit into what has happened in production of Batman vs. Superman and what the new plot summary is and all that shit. It's kind of fucking weird, but I want to express my feelings about it just a little bit, I'm waiting on the hate mail from Joss Whedon, by the way. I don't know. Most people are like, dude, I'm afraid that you're going to get a hate mail, so I don't know. Let's see. We'll find out. Bring it on, Joss Whedon. Let's see your conversations go, man. Let's see you justify yourself for quitting the shit out of Avengers, man. Fuck you, too. Anyways, we're also going to be talking about a little bit about new DLCs, the new add-ons, and all that shit. I want to touch on the new add-ons that have already come out this month or last month. I think the all ones I'm talking about are very recent, and the ones that are about to come out, including Dragon Age, Inquisition, and the new Witcher add-on as well. So we're going to touch on even the new Twitch partners that have arrived, that I've been talking to and collaborating with, and actually they have helped out a lot of people. One in particular, I'm going to keep saying his name, Fistek. I will spell it out at the end of this episode, but Fistek, thank you so much for your help. And I know it was just 3 fucking measly questions I asked you on your channel, but you took the time and answered them and actually paid attention to your viewers, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. 2 thumbs way the fuck up there, man. Hell yeah, good job. Keep it going. And you guys have not followed Fistek, you better Fistek fucking follow him now, because he's a great fucking Twitch partner. He's awesome, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, okay. Going down to the episode of the new stuff. Well, today we're going to be let's start off with talking about Dead Island 2, Ashdown. He makes me nervous. Every time you talk about a video game, your own video game, and then you're trying to justify it each day, it seems to me you're just getting worse and worse and worse. It's like, I don't believe you! I don't know. Dead Island 2, Ashdown lets all the gamers know, hey look, we're doing this for a particular reason, and we're doing this because the last game that came out, the trailer was badass, but the game didn't live up to the tone of the trailer. He is basically wanting to give us a better experienced game. So he gave us this trailer. If you haven't checked it out, check out Dead Island 2 trailer. It's about a guy running and shit like that. It's pretty fucking awesome, actually. The tone in that is pretty creepy and pretty cool. I like it. I just know by watching that, though, I'm not going to get the same type of feel in the game. When you watch a trailer of a game, you kind of get misleaded into the game, because it like drags you in with all these cool explosions. I picture Michael Bay in a garage sale, and that is what a trailer of a gameplay, that's what a game trailer is nowadays. And then when you actually buy the game, you get, fucking J.J. Abrams Lost shit, and you're just like, what? You know? So I want to be able to watch a trailer and get the result. Because you watch a movie trailer and you don't, I mean, you watch a movie trailer and then you watch the movie and you're just like, the graphics aren't the same. Like, no, that's a lie, because they are the same. They are, it's the footage of the movie, just in segments and presented in a way of marketing bullshit. Also, my opinion on Dead Island 2 and why they pushed it back as well is because Dead Rising is coming out with a new game, Dead Rising 2. And surprisingly enough, Dead Rising 1 so far has gotten 4.2 million people on playing that video game, talking about it, tweeting, Facebook, everything. Dead Island 2, Dead Island, first of all, did not even get nowhere near that. And if it did, it was only in the beginning of the game release, and then like maybe a month, maybe a week later, it was like everyone just quit. You were lucky to even find a couple hundred people even on that fucking game. It was just poorly planned. And I guess this is him doing, you know what, we're going to make everything, you know, better planned. So they're going to push back the date. You should have just kept, whatever. Anyways, no bitching aside. There is one particular thing that I am pretty crazy about. And that's when he says, that's what he was talking about. So let's break down what he was talking about. He's talked about realistic scenarios. He pushed back all this crap because of realistic. He wanted to basically present a realistic scenario in a battling horde, post-apocalyptic feel of California. I'm sorry, buddy, Ashtown. You're gonna try, but it's more or less your idea. And the person that's writing its ideas, and then we're supposed to live it. So you make whatever it is realistic enough that you think, but it's still a post-apocalyptic zombie game. Okay? Realistic scenarios probably won't, I mean, it's not like we're just going to go, oh, well, that wouldn't happen in real life. If you do that in those type of games, feel sorry for you. Your imagination must be fucking horrible. But in any case, this is a world you're creating, Ashdown, and everybody from Dead Island 2. So it's whatever you make of it, really, I think. You know, the realism and everything like that. The scenarios you give us, just try to make them realistic. So, I don't know, I guess, you know, you're doing a good job, but it's just weird that you would say that. I would think that would be the first thing that you guys would be doing, but whatever. Match the trailer's tone. I think I just said that, but just to go in more in depth, we talked about this trailer before, and now I want to talk about this trailer, break it down. Basically, what we saw in this trailer is a guy getting infected and running around, and basically, so what makes me think that about this game, the premise of this game at least, is it's the beginning. It's when the virus just attacked and all that crap. It's kind of like we're gonna get the same feel as we did in Dead Island 1. The more I read about it, the trailer and the game, it keeps separating into two different subjects almost. Because the trailer presented us with a little bit more open. Like, I feel that it's going to be open. I feel like there's going to be cars involved, a little bit more cars involved because of that. And the way that the premise was is that there's more people. And there's going to be more zombies, more interacting. That means that I think there's going to be types of zombies, for one. Also, I think that the zombies are going to have weapons. Going to have some objects with them. You saw the main guy in the trailer. He was roller skating. I think if he's roller skating, they're going to find zombies that are actually going to be interacting like that. Probably roller skating, probably on rides, probably on buses, you know, driving buses still, like, you know, explodes or something shit like that. We might see more advanced zombies, basically is what I'm saying. So from that trailer, that's what I got out of it, is that it's going to give us a better feel for it. Also, I think that from that trailer, it's going to present a lot more city-like things. You know how we went into the city in Dead Island, and we're like, oh shit, it's a fucking city. That means we're going to be tons of people. It's kind of like Rick trying to find that backpack in Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 3. It's going to be like, oh my god! You know, it's like, you had to go back into the city and blah, 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 so many zombies, and I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be action-packed, zombies everywhere, cities everywhere. I think there's going to have a couple backwood levels, but I think for the most part, it's going to be about cities, explosions in your face, zombies crawling at you. I think it's going to be kind of crazy and really cool. Another thing I think why they postponed it is because of the new Fear of the Walking Dead series coming out. All these zombie stuff is coming out around that time, and I think they're kind of scared, so they want to make sure they're making a video game that's gonna uphold the marketing tool of the marketing term, sorry, of zombie. You know, so we'll see about that. Also, they talked about more RPG. We're gonna put more RPG in the RPG. I don't know why that element wasn't in the first place. These subjects, I feel like you should have been doing this at the beginning. I don't know. I don't know what you were doing in the beginning of this progress of this video game, honestly. Kind of makes me worried even getting this video game or even thinking about buying it, because you guys are touching on subjects I think that you should have been touching on a long time ago. But whatever. Maybe you're perfecting it. Maybe you're making it better. Maybe you're doing something differently. I don't fucking know. I'm not in there in the studio with you guys, so I couldn't fucking tell you. All I do know is I think you guys got to watch out what you're talking about when you're talking about the gamers, because a lot of gamers are already into making video games or know how to make video games, or at least knows the concept of video games. So when you're bullshitting somebody like this, it's term, come on, bullshit and bullshitter, you can't bullshit a bullshitter, yeah. So, I mean, you know, fool me once, and yeah, but I mean, come on, really? So another thing is better crafting. That's cool, right? So they said that we postponed it because we want better crafting. So what? You guys just made Dead Island 1 all over again or something? I don't get it. I don't know what you guys were doing, but hopefully you guys were making it better. Hopefully you guys come up with another trailer with gameplay in it pretty soon, because I think a lot of people were pretty pissed off already at the fact that they have to wait, especially when another game like Fallout 4 is reported to be coming out pretty soon too. So Dead Island, what? Is going to come out, and Fallout 4 is going to be who? So I think you better hurry up and make that video game. So watch out, Golden Gate. The zombies are coming. You got to be careful about what you're going to be doing. So Fear of the Walking Dead, I think that's going to be a good show to coming out. Just to touch on that a little bit, it's going to be what I found out, that it's not going to be filmed the same way. It's going to be filmed as if like someone's filming it through their phone or a video camera, like a documentary type of thing. So I think it's going to be a different feel. There is no crossovers between characters, by the way, guys. Fear of the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead is going to be 2 different series. Fear of the Walking Dead and Walking Dead will eventually have the same characters at the end of the whole premise of the fucking series thing. So we'll have to see about that. Fallout 4! Fallout 4! Alright, well, a lot of rumors spreading around about Fallout 4, one of which is ownership of properties. I don't know what the benefit you would get out of that, so who knows? You might actually be able to get a badass, you know, bank or something to store it with, or just a little bit more customization for the character, just to have a feel of your home. Vehicles are definitely going to be in this, are presented, like at least aircrafts are, aircrafts are basically. And I think this little spaceship pirate thingamajigger that's above the bank in the trailer is kind of weird. It kind of makes me think there's going to be a whole level on a boat, you know, on a flying boat, rocket boat, you know, it's pretty badass, right? Fallout 4 is definitely looking a little bit more advanced than Fallout 3 or New Vegas. It looks a lot more crispier, a lot more prettier, a lot more beautiful. And the city and scales of everything seems to be huge. I mean, the towers, what? I want to be able to go into a tower, climb all the way the fuck up, and snipe the bastards from the bottom. That would be badass. Fallout 4 is definitely going to be bringing a lot more into this fucking series, into the series of Fallout. The electricity, there's levels among levels, like there's a city inside of a ballpark. It's gonna get cool. Customization seems to be everywhere, by the way, guys. When you first start off, I'm thinking you're gonna be able to eventually get armor, eventually be able to put together some suits and shit like that. Even probably gonna be able to create your own vehicle. Who the fuck knows? Crafting and guns might be in there too. They keep hinting at this as customization kings. I want to know what they mean by that. Do they mean that there's going to be tons of things to customize, or what you can customize is going to be unlimited? I don't know. It's supposed to be freaking fantastic, though. Of course, you're going to be seeing a lot of pets in this. More pets than you would normally see. So I can't wait to see what they actually do with that. You get to have a pet dog. Probably as a perk. Probably as just a gift. Who the fuck knows? Maybe it's an expansion. Maybe it's a pre-order gift. I don't know! Tell us, please! I don't fucking care. All I do know is that it's based in Boston, and it's going to be badass. Pit boys are going to be everywhere. It's going to be first person for what I understand. I think you can be able to go in third person just like the other one. A little bit more. It's going to be huge. It's going to be scaling. It's going to be a little more modern. It's going to be a little. It's going to be a look a less. There's going to be areas that are not civilized, which is going to look a lot darker, like Deathclaw City. You know, so it's going to be. It's definitely going to give us a Fallout look, as well as a new, a way of giving us the idea of it progressing into this world. So I can't wait to see what this is going to give us. It's going to be bad. Crispy, the lighting, the sun goes off the fucking bridge, and it's like, it's beautiful. You get to see shadows. I mean, to normal people, that's not probably cool, but to a gamer nerd like me, that's freaking fantastic. I can't wait for these next generation games to come out, because they've been coming out so badass. Elder Scrolls Online has not disappointed me so far. It has been beautiful ever since I've been playing it. It's awesome as shit. It's badass. I can't believe it. So these games that are coming out are definitely going to be badass. If I were you, if you're still playing PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, move on up, buddy, because these games are going to be damn now worth it, alright? Okay, Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is the third installment of the Batman series of video games. It's going to be the last one as well. It's going to actually hold a much bigger, also a much bigger scale, just like Fallout. It's going to give us the city of Gotham like we've never seen before, a lot more exploration within the city, also as well as vehicles. And these vehicles are going to be like a GTA feel, they said. You're going to be able to jump into a vehicle and cause mayhem and havoc and mayhem, blah, blah, blah. And at the same time, you can be using these vehicles as battle modes for bosses and villains and shit like that. So it gives you actual choice on what you want to do within the world. A little bit of a role-playing feel. I think that if you do that and you give people more options within the character you already preset, it gives a lot more feel of a customization and a little bit more RPG role-playing feel. And that's what you kind of need when you're playing a superhero, especially if you're playing an iconic superhero like Batman, The Dark Knight. Speaking of the Dark Knight, will this game actually get rid of the Dark Knight theory? We don't know. All I do know is that it seems to be a lot better storyline-wise and a lot better on graphics, unfortunately. I do love a Batman movie, but unfortunately, I never got into a Batman game, and this one does seem like I really want to get into it. I really feel like this is going to be a badass game. And you need to be a superhero with this stuff. Also, within the pre-order, you're going to be able to get the Harley Quinn pack. Harley Quinn is going to be pretty badass. She looks ridiculously hot in this series of games. A lot of the characters look more detailed, look more realistic, I think. Poison Ivy has that green algae on her skin, and it looks really real. Joker's got that medieval look and like crazed clown look. Everyone looks detailed. I think it's going to be awesome, and I think it's going to be really beautiful on how well they're going to do this game. I honestly am very surprised. I can't wait. Customization, the experience, the expansiveness of this video game, I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's supposed to come out June 23rd, pretty fucking soon. So, heroes, get ready. It's coming. It's gonna be there. Batman. Yeah! Woo! Alright, now some details about Batman versus Superman. I just wanted to clarify just a few things about this little bastards. Batman versus Superman, the trailer, let's just get down to it. It was corny as shit. Come on, guys, you could have done a lot better than that. Corny as shit, man. Batman versus Superman. It's supposed to have a god versus a human, a gadget-wearing human. I don't fucking know, man. It's whatever you guys want to think of it. But the premise of it is basically Metropolis has been saved after the events of Man of Steel, and their glorified, revered god figure of hero is protected by the city. Gotham, however, thinks that this guy is a nuisance, thinks this guy can have one little swipe and destroy anything he wants, and rightfully he could. It's a very scary thought if Superman actually becomes evil. That's a scary thought. So the Dark Knight decides to, you know what? I want to see how the fuck you bleed, bitch. I don't know. That's whatever. Anyways, Batman vs. Superman, the premise is basically Batman's supposed to investigate Superman's abilities, and in doing that, in the middle of that, three characters that we all recognize, Cyborg, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, all come into the picture. That's right, Cyborg is going to be in the fucking film, as well as Aquaman and Wonder Woman. Now, don't get used to the idea, guys. Remember, DC movies and series and all that shit aren't connected. So the Flash you're going to see in the miniseries is not the Flash you're going to see in the movie. Also, he's not going to have the same attitude, they're not going to have the same premise, they're not even going to have the same background. So, if you're watching the CW events, Arrow, the Green Arrow, or the Arrow, and Flash, sorry, buddy, but you guys need to start catching up on the comic book versions of it because they don't really get it all accurate, apparently. Batman vs. Superman is going to have Cyborg, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. However, I only know and confirm of Wonder Woman having her own movie. I don't know if it's going to be the same premise, though. Again, DC said they're not going to be intertwined, so I don't know if they're going to do like the Avengers type of thing. It doesn't seem like it is. I don't even think it's going to be the same Wonder Woman, honestly. So it's gonna be different. If they do have the same Wonder Woman, I would hope they would have the same connecting story. I don't know. That's all up to you guys, though. I mean, all up to, yeah, to you guys, the directors and writers. So, I don't know. We'll see how that happens. Also, basically Lex Luthor, which is going to be played by your truly fucking, I don't know. I don't want to talk about who's playing Lex Luthor. You guys look him up on IBM. IMB. Just look up the fucking movie, guys, honestly. But basically, Lex Luthor takes General Zod and he turns him into Doomsday. So that's going to be different. Doomsday is the, in fact, guy that nearly destroyed Superman. So I don't know how Superman and Batman and Cyborg, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman. So let's break it down. We have a god, which was beaten by Doomsday. Then you have a gadget-wearing bat figure, which is not immortal. He can die very easily. So going against another Superman. Okay. And then you got Cyborg, which is probably the closest you got to a good fight with Superman. Aquaman, yeah, super strength, yeah, and he can, I don't know what the water creatures are going to do for him on the land or whatever, I don't know. And then you got Wonder Woman, which again, she's super strong, but she's not Superman. So there's a lot of stuff in there that drive me nuts about this movie. So we'll see how well they make it, how good they make it. Also coming out from the Batman series is the Suicide Squad. That should be pretty cool. It's gonna be about all the bad guys from Gotham and Metropolis getting together, and for reduced time, they put away bad guys, badder guys. And it's supposed to be pretty cool. Will Smith's supposed to be playing in it as Deathstroke, I believe. So we'll get to see about that. We'll get to see how he is. I haven't seen him in a while. How you doing, Will Smith, by the way? What's up? The movie's supposed to come out March 25th, 2016. So fairly early in the year. Compared to most movies, it's going to be before any of the Avengers, any of the Marvel movies. So it should be pretty neat on what we're going to get to see as far as that. In DC world, we get to introduced finally, you know, on the big screen. So I don't know. We'll see. Ben Affleck supposed to play Batman. I have a big issue with that. The guy who's playing Lex Luthor, big issue with that as well. We'll see how it looks. The trailer looks corny as shit. Hopefully they come out with a new trailer pretty soon. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But that's the new stuff. When we get back, we're going to be talking about the new add-ons, the new DLCs. We're going to be talking about the new stuff that's coming out. Witcher 3 is coming out with the new DLC, and I believe Dying Light is coming out with the new DLC as well as a Dying Light 2. We're going to talk about that when we get back, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and it's pretty interesting. We're going to talk about new DLCs, new upcoming games even from those DLCs, so stay tuned for this stuff, right? The Witcher 3, CD Projekt Red, the first expansion towards the new card game they have created in Witcher 3. I haven't really played much of the card game in Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, so I can't really tell you. The new card set is for Gwent. So also this expansion is coming out with a new mission for Geralt. Full Gold, which has a wooden pig in it. So wooden pig is a reference to Fool's Gold. So whatever that means in the game to you guys, it's a little clue I was supposed to give you guys, I guess. The new DLCs come out with new monsters to hunt, new quests to grab, even some quests I heard there was some funny stuff. So check it out. The DLC is coming out there. It's supposed to be really badass. I don't know when that's supposed to come out necessarily. I don't think they gave a release date exactly for The Witcher 3. But it's new quests, new stuff. It's supposed to be pretty sweet, I think. Supposed to be pretty cool. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. That game came out and did fairly well. However, it did do some disappointments. Did give us some disappointments in the video game. A lot of people said it was a different feel and a different look at the Dragon Ball series. Resurrection of F is also a movie, not just an add-on for the Xenoverse, but it's actually a movie coming out for the Dragon Ball Funimation world. So that's pretty cool. New characters such as Golden Frieza and the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku transformation. Also, as well as the new customization transformation for Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. So that's a new ultimate ability they said they're going to be adding into there. 14 new skills, 2 new costumes, even 7 new Z-Souls. Wow. New stuff coming out for that shit. It's going to be $9.99. I think it's already out, actually, or it's about to come out. No, it's already out. That's right. It's already out. The new movie comes out on August 4th, 2015, later this year. It's only being selective theaters in North America. So if you want to see it in theaters, it's only going to be selective. I think it's coming out on DVD a couple months after that. So don't fret. Just stay tuned for the DVD. Dying Light, the big seller here, guys. Bigger Scope is the new expansion about to come out. The first one, Bozak Horde, came out already. Now, Dead Island referred to everyone saying, "Don't worry, we're gonna come out with the new Hell Raid, so don't worry about that. The Hell Raid stuff is coming soon. So don't you guys worry. Sit down, calm down, take a deep breath. It'll be fine." Dying Light 2 said that it's gonna be supposed to be bigger, better. It's supposed to introduce a whole new premise of the video game world of Dying Light. So it's pretty cool actually, and multiplayer is supposed to be in it. A lot more if it's not already in it. The RPG feel they say is going to be grasping into it. It's just going to get a better look on everything. New mod skills are coming out with this, new stuff, and this expansion, Bigger Scope, is supposed to set the premise for the next sequel, Dead Island 2. So I don't know, it's supposed to be pretty cool. You can get the Bozak Horde right now. It's $9.99 on the network, so check that shit out for Dying Light. Dying Light's pretty cool. I can't wait to check that out. It's been pretty big lately, so I don't know. I'll have to check that game out. Probably stream that on my channel just to see how that goes. Dragon Age Inquisition, a game that I will not be playing, guys. I am truly sorry. There is a lot of people, however, that are playing that game, so check out Twitch. I think I've mentioned a lot of them in my first episode, or episode 2, so check those guys out. Spoils of the Avar. Spoils of the Avar is supposed to come out with, I think, 15, right? No, 5 new monsters to ride, guys. New monsters, I guess mounts are everywhere in this fucking game. New customization for your a new personalization element to your Inquisition, as well as new customization for your character, more customizations for your new characters, more customization for your stuff, and new monsters, new quests, new stuff that's coming out really badass. It's $5. $5 for this fucking add-on. It's pretty badass, actually. I'm pretty impressed with that. The fact that these add-ons are getting cheaper and cheaper. So hopefully Elder Scrolls Online learns from that and gives us a little bit less and cheaper. The plans for the next patch 8 is coming out, so you can beta test that. Go on the website. They should have a link right there in it. So check that shit out for the beta testing on the patch 8. Should be pretty cool. Elder Scrolls Legends is a Hearthstone version of Elder Scrolls. Basically, it's gonna be a card game based on Tamriel. So it should be pretty cool. Should be pretty interesting. And it's supposed to come out pretty soon, fairly soon, if not already out. Elder Scrolls 6. The rumors are it's supposed to be an Argonian marshland world. So we're gonna get to experience the Argonian world. It's placed after Morrowind and Skyrim, so it should be pretty interesting on why and where that's all gonna come into play. The timeline is gonna be different, so we have to check that out. Those are just rumors. So Battlefield Hardline is coming out with the new expansion, Criminal Activity. And it's coming out with new maps, such as Code Blue, which is a nightclub. It's supposed to have lasers and in-your-face stuff, bright lights, supposed to go dark sometimes. It's supposed to be pretty badass. So check that shit out. The Beat Street Neighborhood. It's gonna be the Beat is a new map. It's gonna be a street neighborhood. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be about cars going around and shit like that. It's gonna be a neighborhood feel. So you get to go under in alleyways, on roofs, in garages, take cover, fences, trick people. It's supposed to be pretty cool. It's supposed to be pretty decent. It's supposed to be a big map as well. Can't wait to check that out. The Backwoods. Very scared of that map. Backwoods is in the name. It is a backwoods map. So it's supposed to be one of the smaller maps. Can't wait to check that shit out. The Black Friday map is what you guessed. Yes, it's a giant mall. Kind of like a Call of Duty map pack, I think. You know, a little bit to me. Next, all they need is an airport where you shoot innocent people, right? Yeah. Anyways, guys, those are the add-ons. Those are the stuff. Witcher 3 is coming out with a new one. Dragon Ball Inquisition. Dragon Ball Inquisition, right? What a fucking game that would be. Dragon Ball Xenoverse is coming out with one. We got Dying Light 2 coming out probably in the near future. Dragon Age Inquisition. Spoils of the Avar. 5 new mounts for that. Elder Scrolls Legends, new Hearth game, basically version of it. And then we got Elder Scrolls 6, Rumors of the Argonian New World, Marshlands. And then we got Battlefield Hardline. Also, Dead Island 2, very disappointment on his excuses. I really hope that you did that. Fuck you, Joss Whedon. I think that there's a lot of things that people could do to change that universe in particular. So we'll see how they do it. The Twitch partners for today, I'm going to mention is Fisstech, Fistech, Fisstech, which is playing Elder Scrolls games. He actually is a really big help. He helps people quest out. While he's in the stream, just for 10 minutes, he asked like 5 people if they needed help. So he's really big on that. He's really big on helping. Danny, Daniinnii. She plays GTA 5 online. Check her out. She's pretty cool. She's got a lot of stuff out there. Subscribe to all that shit. You get pretty cool shit. Ruby J 1979. Ruby J 1979 usually plays Call of Duty games. She's really cool. She has a good commentary as well. Pretty sweet. Benny BE23NY. BE23NY plays FIFA games. So if you're into sports and you want to play a couple sports games, he'll set you up pretty good on that one, and he provides a pretty good challenge for you guys. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just want to take this moment and just to clarify, I'm making this channel just to get you guys connected with Twitch partners, to get you guys connected with the gaming world, and not to stay out of touch. You don't have to look up many websites just to get certain information. I'm here to give it to you guys. Let me know what I could do to change and what I could do to make these things a little bit better for you guys, because I'm always welcome to input. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to me to get free shit. The question of the day: can you name all 5 of the symbiotes in the Marvel Universe? All 5 of the symbiotes in Marvel Universe. I want to know all 5 of them. Alright? Subscribe, and if you get the question right, you get some free shit. So let me know. Alright, guys? Thank you so much. Alright, thank you so much for watching.